Welcome back to Online Darts, everyone. We're here, Madison Square Garden, and we've got Barry Hearn.
Yeah.
Barry, you've just been down there. This is special, isn't it?
This is special. I mean, Madison Square Garden, what a postal address. You know, we're in the theatre, Madison Square Garden. But I tell you, the way this is going, it's not going to be too long before we're selling out the main arena. So forget Anthony Joshua, forget Katie Taylor. It's all about the darts in New York. They are going potty.
You didn't come last year, so I'm guessing you watched it on TV. Is it better than what you thought?
Well, I mean, look, it's taken some time, I think, to get the Americans to understand how to enjoy themselves, because they're actually quite a quiet, respectful audience most of the time, you know. And we've gone from polite clapping to anything that Alexandra Palace will be proud of. So that's the progress it's making, and it's very viewable. It's great fun. It's in the right atmosphere. You know, everyone's just having fun, and why not? Brilliant darts as well. The players have been magnificent on the build up to this.
You've done a lot of things in sport and in darts in particular. Is this one of the biggest achievements, producing this in America?
Yeah, well, I don't think it's an evolution. You know, this is a great sport to watch. It's nothing to do with me or anyone else. It's the fact that the sport's good. The players are great entertainers. I mean, look at the walk-ons. I mean, they are getting involved with the crowd. What sports do you see that? Do you ever see, you know, a Premier League footballer sort of dance? No, of course not. This is a sport for the people, played by the people, to entertain the people, and they're rising to the challenge. It's quite unique, and it doesn't happen anywhere in the world. There isn't this type of atmosphere of just people having fun.
We know you loved Vegas, but does this vindicate the decision to come here?
I think, you know, that Matt Porter and his team decided, and I think they were right. You know, it's a great postal address. Vegas Vegas can't survive without us. We have to take the Moscone back there to make it lively. But no, we're blessed to be in this sport at the right time and to be enjoying the atmosphere that's created by these wonderful players.
But it's been a mental first half of 2023 for the sport. What have you made of it in general?
Well, it's just busy, isn't it? I mean, I'm trying to retire, mate. Do me a favour.
You say trying.
Well, I'm not very good at it. But the thing is, it's, you know, you miss so much of the fun by not being involved. I mean, I'm sure they don't need me. You know, they run the operation, not me. But well, it just still gives me a free ticket. I feel I should take advantage of it, you know.
Have you watched pretty much everything still, even though you are retired in brackets?
Listen, I'm 50 years a sports promoter. You can't just give it up like that. It's in your blood. And it's great to watch, you know, teams of great young people that work for Matchroom doing the job, and the PDC. It's just a celebration of our life, and it's a statement of what we think is important. You know, ordinary people with extraordinary ability.
I've had a chance to speak to you since the World Championships, but that final was just sensational. And did that set 2023 off on a path that no one could see?
I think we're on a roll anyway. I mean, I think that final was great, but you've only got to look at, you know, going to Poland for the first time and selling 9,000 tickets in an hour. And you think to yourself, there's no limits. We're only governed by the limits of our own imagination. You know, we can go anywhere. We can set up venues anywhere around the world. You know, I think Spain's crying out for a Premier League game. You know, our biggest problem is God only gave us 365 days a year. We could do with a few more events.
I was going to say, you'd like just to extend that calendar a little bit more.
Totally. I mean, if I could get these players to play twice a day, you know, evening shift and afternoon shift. But we're satisfying a demand. It's not just us saying we want to do it. It's the fact that the people speak. They want to come and watch darts, and they're enjoying themselves. I mean, look around the crowd here. Just smiling faces. In this world we're in, with whether it's cost of living or whether it's heating or whatever, there's enough to make us depressed, isn't there?
Yeah.
And then we come to the darts and we just say, do you know what? Life's not too bad after all.
We spoke to you last year about the World Cup, and you said there was changes coming. We've got them. It's pairs only. It's something that you wanted, and you were excited for that change.
Yeah, I think it's made for a pairs competition. I think the singles was not really on. You know, they didn't make it different. The World Cup was a very different event. Played for, you know, pride of the country, national champions, and I think they deserve to be playing as a team, because it's a team competition.
Premier League as well, selling out venues all over the UK and Europe, Berlin, everything like that. However, there was some criticism of the format. Have you had a chance to look at it all yet?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's there forever. I think it's got a few more years in it, and I think we should just keep looking at it all the time and trying to keep it fresh. And one thing's for sure, we'll never please everybody every day, but as long as we please me, I'm happy.
Barry, pleasure as always.
Always nice. Thanks, Phil. Cheers, mate. Bye.